9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. We're coming back at your bells and belts on a Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. Got the tag team partners, Man Up and Joey here with me. What's going on, fellas?
Oh, nothing. How you feeling today?
I'm a little under the weather, though. But we're gonna make it through. We'll make it through, man. We'll make it through. Welcome back to Bells and Belts, everybody. Joey made a video in the Facebook group in reference to the change to what we originally gonna do. We're gonna bring you guys WrestleMania predictions tonight. So we're decided to jump into do some predictions on the 40th iteration of WrestleMania. So I hope you guys are out there watching. Hello to our friends over at the Jagu John Beltmaker group. And our friends over at YouTube and also in the Facebook group. We got a couple folks out there watching. I see we got Grandpa Ben out there. There he is out there doing things. All right. All right. Yeah. Man Up is back. He's back.
I had to take care of some things. You know.
So he's back. He's back. So we're gonna dive into this. If you guys got thoughts about WrestleMania, make sure you add them in the comments. We would definitely love to hear it. We would love to discuss that with you all. So with that being said, go ahead and ring the bell. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this whatnot. WrestleMania 40. Excuse me. WrestleMania 40. It's WrestleMania week. I think it has definitely become like the kind of like wrestling homecoming, because everybody be coming into the WrestleMania host city now, not just in WWE, but definitely indie promotions, a couple of other promotions going on. There's a lot of events going on in that Philadelphia area this week. So some of them actually started Monday, if I'm not mistaken. If I was looking at the calendar right, a lot of indie promotions. I know Game Changer Wrestling is doing some stuff. Ring of Honor is having their super card as well. WrestleCon. If you're big into meeting a lot of wrestlers and stuff like that, I definitely recommend going to WrestleCon. Seeing some current wrestlers, some of the legends that you grew up on, get memorabilia, all that good stuff. So it truly had become a spectacle, and it the eyes of the wrestling world is going to be on Philadelphia this coming weekend. So it's going to be huge. As we all know, WrestleMania is going to be on Saturday and on Sunday. WWE is going to have SmackDown at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Right after SmackDown, they're going to have the Hall of Fame. So real quick, I know I'm gonna regret this. Thoughts on the Hall of Fame this year. I think we got Paul Heyman as the headliner. Just announced this past week. The Rock's grandmother, Leah Maivia, one of the first female promoters out in Hawaii. The U.S. Express is going in. Thunderbolt Patterson is going in. Bull Nakano. Thoughts on the Hall of Fame class, real quick, guys.
Go ahead, Joey.
I mean, I just think, not to criticize too much. I'm certainly a fan of Mike Rotunda and happy to see him finally get inducted into their Hall of Fame. I think it's long overdue. He was a tag team champion like 5 or 6 times their total. So it's like, come on, man. What took him so long? The first holders of what we would call the Bulldog tag team titles,
exactly,
too, were the U.S. Express. So I mean, it's not bad. I just think it lacks the kind of excitement. I think it seems to be being presented as a more serious thing than the kind of spectacle that they had made it out to be before, when Vince McMahon was obviously managing it.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of meant to be, I guess, more serious and less.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Just caveat that on that real quick. I mean, guys, I definitely want to hear y'all comments. Hear y'all thoughts in the comments on this one. The presentation that they have done this year, I want to say the year in the year before last. Whereas they have it right after SmackDown versus having its own show, separate from anything else. Do you prefer the old way? Do you prefer this way? What do y'all take on that?
Me personally, that's a good question. I would say let it be its own thing.
Okay.
The reason why is because we know everybody might want to see Raw, SmackDown, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And since WrestleMania has now split to 2 nights, do you think a lot of people is not going to sit there for the Hall of Fame and SmackDown?
I don't know because WrestleMania is going to be whatever WrestleMania is going to be. It's whatever is presented to them.
I mean, I said WrestleMania. I'm sorry. I meant to say
Hall of Fame.
I meant to Hall of Fame and SmackDown. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no worries. No, I really whatever kind of presentation they give WrestleMania, folks is going to accept it. So it's just becomes a matter of doing whatever it is, I prefer the old format, whatnot, because I'm a sucker for tuning into the Hall of Fame and getting some of the good stories that the inductees have. I'm a big opponent of that, and
I don't think we're going to get any of that at this one.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so, and it sucks because
Except for Heyman, probably.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, really, where do you fit it in? There's no room for it. They got Stand and Deliver on Saturday afternoon before WrestleMania. Where else do you put the Hall of Fame? Yeah. I do think I will give them credit on one thing. I think the Hall of Fame class seems to be a lot smaller than it usually is.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, because when you put, we got to have a tag team and we got to have this and we got to have that in it, like in this made up rule system they made, it's too many people going in. It's goofy when you put people. It's goofy when you put people like Snoop Dogg in, who've never done anything really other than take a payday. And
you don't like the celebrity wing?
I mean, it loses its luster with that. It kind of feels like, well, they just put anybody in there if they showed up. So it's kind of like, I mean, because he's a celebrity, what does Snoop Dogg even gain from being in it? Nothing really. So it's kind of silly. And I think this class, like, at least seems like, even though they're putting in Muhammad Ali, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, still, I guess I see what they're doing, but it's I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a big nod to that first WrestleMania. So yeah, so it's I get it. And I guess it kind of like goes to how the entertainment portion of entertainment portion and more mainstream that they try to reach out to. That's what they're catering to. So
Well, I see with this new thing that I do understand. Some like certain celebrities that was there, more than just for a cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Donald Trump was on there just for that when they were promoting that Battle of the Billionaires.
Right.
No. Now, Snoop has been there periodically, off and on, back and forth. Mm-hmm. Same with, I can't think of her name back in the day, WrestleMania 1. I can't think of her name right now. Cyndi Lauper. Mm-hmm. She was always, not always, but she was there a lot as well. So I can get that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like the one-offs. I can. Yeah, I see. Well, like
It's not like, I mean, I'm not going to get into the Trump thing because that obviously fires up a lot of people. But he's probably made more appearances overall in WWE than Snoop has. You're kind of acting like he hasn't, but he was.
Yeah. He did have some. He did have some like,
in the 80s and stuff.
In Raw, on top of Raw.
Well, I know that
that in WrestleMania 4 and 5 was
at one of his towers. Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah.
So it's like it's like the criteria for it is like non-existent though. So it's like
right. Yeah, nobody knows what it is, and
so exactly. So, but that's going on Friday. On Saturday, WrestleMania. WrestleMania Saturday will take place. Prior to that, it will be NXT Stand and Deliver. And we're going to briefly go over that card. So we'll go over that card real quick. In the pre-show, they're gonna have Shawn Spears going against Joe Gacy. That match was made last night on NXT. Both of those guys were in the U.S. title picture, not U.S. the North American title picture. When not Gacy foiled Shawn's plans, Spears foiled Gacy's plans last night. So they're gonna go at it this weekend.
Well, we didn't go over our predictions for that.
Well, we don't have to. I just want to highlight.
Okay, all right. I thought we were predicting on that.
NXT. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really pay attention to it, so I wouldn't be able to predict.
No worries. No. But what I will highlight about Stand and Deliver is like a lot of the matches on the show. It has been months in the making. They've been doing a really good job about tying in all the little individual storylines. A lot of them it's not a rush job. This one in particular, last year, JC Jane and Thea Hill had a match and whatnot, and JC won the match, and Thea Hill she kind of took Thea Hill underneath her wing, part of Chase U and whatnot. She looked at her as a mentor. And then that all kind of flipped within the last month, whatnot. Now they're at odds, so they've been doing good, telling some stories over at NXT. So I would definitely commend them on that. Some of the comments real quick. I got my WrestleMania blanket. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Nash, I saw you get all your WrestleMania stuff. Good job, there. I saw it.
Yeah. Good stuff. Next match for the NXT Tag Team titles, the Wolf Dogs, Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker defending against Axiom. I've got the other guy's name. My bad. I feel. Give me a second. Yeah. It's on the freaking spot, man. It's on the freaking spot. Yeah. Yeah, the other guy. It's Nathan Frazier. Oh dear gosh. So it's like, so yeah. So, but I was telling the guys like before the first show. The NXT crowd has definitely gravitated towards Corbin and Breaker as tag team champions. So and it really freaking it really boggles me because they brought Braun Breaker up and signed him to SmackDown and whatnot. He had a freaking debut, but he's still at NXT. So it makes me wonder as to how, the direction they're gonna go with them as a tag team, because they're a dominant tag team. And they can definitely put on some definite put on some definite matches with some of the talent down there. So I'm curious to see where they go with that. So All right. So next match for the NXT North American title, Obafemi going against Dijak, and again another guy.
Here you go, right here. This is
Briggs.
his name right here.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, that dude. That dude.
Right there,
Yeah,
him.
exactly. That dude. But
And
yeah,
the other guy.
yeah, exactly. No, but
I mean, I don't know who he is either.
Yeah, Brooks and Jensen. I knew that was that tag team that important. Briggs, Josh Briggs. I think that's the name. But I think this is going to be a highlight match for Obafemi. Dijak is a great hand in the ring, man. Very athletic, and he's definitely going to bring out and highlight some of the strengths of Obafemi. So that's why I foresee with that. They're attached to the Rocket to this guy. So I'm looking forward to taking a look at that. Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. Ever since Roxanne Perez lost the NXT women's title, she wasn't defeated, by the way. She had to surrender due to injury. It's been a cavalcade of wrestlers that have gotten shots at the title, won the title, and she's not got that one-on-one match uninterrupted. Like she had a match with Valkyria, then Lola Vice came in with breakout tournament briefcase, made it a triple threat, and messed that up. And as a result, she turned heel, and and she's coming back to get with her. So definitely looking forward to seeing that. I never saw that side of her when she was wrestling here in Texas. So I'm definitely intrigued. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. For the NXT Championship, Ilya Dragunov going against the Don of NXT. I don't know what to expect with this. Dragunov is a freaking beast. I love the freaking character work that they're doing with the Don, Tony D'Angelo. So I'm curious to see where they're going with this one. So for the championship, they may have some great vignettes. Going to the Don's restaurant and whatnot. So they've been trying to tell a story. They're really trying to elevate the Don's character and whatnot. So definitely looking forward to that as well. And definitely main eventing is Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. The two first black men to headline an NXT event, main event. So that's good for them on that front. They've been planting the seeds for this since last summer. So to see it come to fruition, I'm definitely excited to see it. So that's it. That's it.
I got a question.
Sure, absolutely.
So the championship is not going to be the main event.
It's not. No. This has been the top story in NXT. In NXT, it really has been. So
Okay.
So yeah. So. And all of that was we did because Tony D'Angelo actually beat Carmelo Hayes to get the opportunity for the championship.
We got some thoughts out there in the comments on this.
Absolutely, I see that. That's just predicting Trick will beat Mel. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. The champ will retain. Okay, so but that's it. That's NXT Stand and Deliver. So I was telling the guys before we get into the WrestleMania predictions. There's 13 matches at WrestleMania, but nothing's really grabbing me, and my expectations are not high. And in the past with me, whenever I don't go in with a kind of a mindset, I just let the show present itself to me. it usually turns out okay. So that's the mindset I'm going in WrestleMania. I'm like I kind of like to call it truly like just truly fan mode and not trying to analyze it too much, but it's like okay, all right, entertain me and show me what you got, and we'll go from there. So
we'll get into that when we break it down by match too, because I got some definite thoughts on a lot of these matches.
Yeah, okay, so before we go there to look at the comments, Melo will lose and move to SmackDown. Okay, all right. So and it kind of makes you wonder as to in regards to debuts, call ups, and all that stuff. Not after WrestleMania, what's going to happen? So
it's a different regime now. This will be the first WrestleMania truly without McMahon.
Exactly.
So don't expect things to be. I would say don't expect things to be exactly the same as they've always been either. Because even last year, they didn't do nothing after the night after WrestleMania.
The night after WrestleMania last year was a complete dud. It really was. It was very, very, very underwhelming. So,
it's going to be different.
It is. All right. So,
save all the Cody versus Roman stuff when we get to the match. We want your comments on that. Don't just start laying out Nesha. Laying out all her match things. Let's break it down by match.
Exactly. We got time. We got time
to get to it.
We're gonna get to it. All right. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and get started with WrestleMania Saturday. So the matches are going on. We have Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio going against Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. Match that was added this past week. Dragon Lee just joined the LWO. Dominic kind of going outside of the Judgment Day.
That's what I was just looking at.
Exactly. So it's like to face his father. I'm just trying to with that whole angle there. I'm just like, do we need this at WrestleMania? But okay,
do you really need Dominic and Rey 2 years in a row? Pretty much, because to me, the problem with putting Dominic in there is you're taking away from the story between Rey and Santos. Now you're making it about Dominic and Rey again, and there was no need for that, dude. And I'm not trying to be wrong here, but I feel like the booking and the creative in this is stupid. And you're like, let's get all the Latinos in one match. Let's get them all in one match and get it out there. And it's like, is this what we do now? Like we just put all the Latinos in one match together? It's like, hey, Dominic ain't got nothing to do for WrestleMania. Put him with the other Latino dudes in there and put him in a tag match. And I'm like, this is lazy to me.
I agree with that statement because when you pulled it up, I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? I thought Dominic was with the Judgment Day. What the hell?
Exactly. Maybe that'll play a part into something later on with that. So I don't know. But
which team are you going to predict though? That's the question.
Exactly. So what do you guys think on this match?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Rey and Dragon Lee.
Okay, Joey.
I'll go the opposite. I'm gonna say it's. Yeah. I think Santos is still on the upward moment, and I think this match is happening for him really. But
exactly it. I'm going that way as well. I'm thinking that's gonna definitely be like kind of like be feeder in the Judgment Day aspect as well. So and look like Nesha is picking that as well. No, actually, no. She's picking Rey and Dragon Lee. Judgment Day turning on Dom. Okay.
That match, though, I don't think this match is high enough on the card where you're going to have the Judgment Day come out there and do that there.
Is that exactly? Especially with this. Actually, I don't even know. I can't even predict order for this yet. So, but it is going on Saturday, and they're been decided on Saturday as well. Damage Control going against Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. I think we're all on the same. We all may be all on the same page with this one here. The man up.
Do we really? This is just. I'm a huge Oscar fan. I really am. But do we really have to pick this one? We already know what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
They finna try to strap a rocket to Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Yeah,
That's
the baby faces are going to win.
It's the coming out party. So
yeah.
So yeah, and
Yep.
Yep. So yeah,
And then you'll get your tag team title program from this match probably going forward.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whichever two of the babyface trio is going to go after him, but you'll have something there.
Yeah.
How you really feel, Nesha? How you really feel?
Go ahead and say it. All right, y'all out there, give us y'all's predictions on this too. Now, not just Nesha. Everybody, give us your predictions on what you think is going to happen.
Exactly. Moving on. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
Oh boy.
Damn, Joey.
Yeah, It's like the other brother versus brother matches they've had at WrestleMania. It's like, do you really want to see this?
No.
I really don't. I don't.
Jey Uso should, in my opinion, it should be probably in a much bigger match than this, especially
how they've been presenting him. The reaction that folks that they've been giving him.
He should have been in there with Gunther at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would have been a much bigger match. Jimmy Uso's worth as an opponent to build Jey in this match is there's just nothing there. And it's like, oh, but Bloodline. It's like, okay, the Bloodline storyline is not what it was a year ago.
It isn't.
There's no heat here. It's just like, okay, the Usos are finally fighting each other. Whoop-de-doo. Jey Uso's going to win, though. We all know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jey, too.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to predict Jimmy Uso.
But Nesha has hope that it will bring them back together.
That's the last thing that Jey Uso needs.
I hope not. No.
That's played out. They had their run, and it's nobody needs to see the Usos anymore. Jay's the one that's the hot baby face. Jimmy is not a hot heel.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. He has that bloodline sprinkle of heel right now, but it's not.
He's a goon.
Yeah. For lack of a better word, yeah.
Better way to put it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
So yeah. So we're in agreement with Jey Uso. Next up on Saturday night, the 6-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles. With this being said, there's been hints at both titles being held up there. The match was both sets of titles are retrieved from the ladder. It kind of putting it into the mindset that they're finally going to separate the tag team titles for Raw and for freaking SmackDown. We got Awesome Truth, Theory, and Grayson Waller. We got Tyler Bate and
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. He's back to Pete Dunne now. DIY, New Day, and the tag team champions, Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, aka also Mr. Money in the Bank. We'll get into that later. What do you guys think?
Welcome, Generic Jobber. I just saw his comment down there. Generic Jobber, what's your predictions on these? All right, you're just going down the line. So give us your prediction on this. I don't know, man. This one's really hard to predict. Like this is too much chaos to really make a prediction on who will win.
Uh-huh.
We were talking about before we went on air. I really think the smart money is to at least give the Raw tag team titles to Awesome Truth.
Okay.
Because I just don't think anybody's that hot, and I think people are calling for it and they want it.
Okay.
But other than that, it's like, yeah, I kind of agree. The SmackDown tag titles will probably go to Austin Theory and the other dude,
Grayson Waller.
I mean, it's kind of like there's nothing there. I mean, it's like, okay.
So like, if it happens, the best thing to do is definitely to separate the tag team title and the tag titles on both brands.
They clearly got a new tag team now. They built it back up.
They do need to separate the titles first. So
that's like it's long overdue, and I was just wondering how they're going to do it. So If that is to happen, I'm all.
It might not happen.
It might not. It might not happen.
All right, I'll put it like this: my prediction: Judgment Day gonna lose the titles. Period.
I think that's coming. Yeah,
I think
this is a great way to get it off of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I wanted to say something else, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Go ahead. Okay.
I see Jerk Jobber. Yeah, he's got a okay.
Okay.
Could happen.
Okay,
but are they really going to separate them? That's what I really want to know. Are they going to separate?
Yeah, we really have no way of knowing.
Exactly.
That's why it's hard to predict this.
It really
but
is.
But that's why I say Judgment Day going to lose. That's why I'm putting it like that.
Yeah, Judgment Day will not walk out as the tag team champions. So
yeah,
right.
If they separate them or not, Judgment Day won't have one of them.
Yeah, so that's fair. So yeah, absolutely. So
yeah,
like I'm of the mindset if they separate the tag team titles, it's a win. It's because I truly this as crazy as this may sound, just like they have all the different champions for each brand. They each show need to have their own tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I mean, and just to quickly say this, when they combined them, there weren't enough established tag teams. Like it was a really weak division over both shows. Now it's not. Now they built up I mean, you look at this isn't even all the tag teams in the company. You still got Alpha Academy out there kind of running around. So there's a lot to work with now, whereas before there wasn't. So the last couple of years they've done a good job trying to rebuild tag teams in there, but we shall see.
We shall see. All right, next up on Saturday for the Intercontinental Championship, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever, Gunther, going against Sami Zayn.
Oh, and the crowd went mild.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh.
Here we have Skinny McFoley over.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. A year ago, Sami Zayn was hot. Now I'm sorry, he ain't.
He don't have the heat, and they tried. They tried. They're trying on Raw. The story in which Chad Gable is getting Sami Zayn ready for this matchup. I don't see Gunther losing. I just don't. Not to Sami Zayn. I'm sorry.
If he does, that's a flop, man. Like I'm gonna predict Gunther retains just on
exactly. I can't see any other scenario.
I think we got a new one here, a new person here. I never seen that name before.
You know what it is? Gunther should squash Sami. I don't say he should squash him, but I think
he should. Beat his ass. I mean, like that needs to be a quick match, just a beat down and end it, because
I'm gonna say Sami Zayn, but I'm gonna tell y'all why at the end. But go ahead.
Go ahead now. I mean,
okay. Well, this is why I think all titles are changing hands.
All of them?
All
of them.
Okay, that's one way to look at it, but I've never seen WWE do that ever.
Oh, ever.
But
yeah.
I don't see it changing hands. I think this is a huge missed opportunity. Again, you had Jey Uso, you had Chad Gable, you had people that had super over that could have been in here, and you put a guy in
Jey
here.
Uso, they had a perfect story with Chad Gable. They had a perfect story.
They dropped the ball on that.
They do. But
then 2 weeks ago, they had Sami Zayn lose to the what's his name?
Bronson Reed.
Yeah, what was the point? I mean, what's the point of this? I mean, to me, the only saving grace would be if Gunther just beat him down, squashed him in the match, and left it. I don't think this is the guy that first off, he's a punching bag. That's what Sami Zayn is. He's a punching bag. And I mean, he just doesn't. I mean, like the Cinderella story was there with Roman, where he was trying to go for the Universal title, but it just isn't there here. Like he just isn't a guy that is believable to beat Gunther.
So yeah, I really wanted Gable in that spot, because they were telling that story, and it was somewhat believable. I cannot get behind this at all. I just can't.
I said, either that or Jey Uso, just because Jey had really been
exactly. Yeah,
I don't think. I mean, that's hearsay, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if Brock was ever going to wrestle Gunther. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. That's a lot of rumored innuendo there.
Exactly. Gunther has to lose at some point and go after Seth.
That's my point. That's why I said. That's
so-
why I said that.
So
We'll get to that when we talk more about Seth. There was never going to be an encounter with Gunther and Seth here either, but we'll get into that.
they teased it. They teased it,
Yeah.
but it's like
That's far down the road. Yeah.
Well, exactly. So, for the women's world title, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch.
To me, this is easy to predict. Rhea Ripley's going to be
Rhea defends.
This is why like I said before, I think all titles are changing hands. That's just my predictions.
Okay.
But I want to say Rhea Ripley. I really do. I do. But it's kind of getting to that point where I think she kind of needs to move on a little bit too. Becky has had her moment. Yes, I know, and her moment is past. But I'm sticking with my prediction. All titles are changing hands.
Okay, so you're going with Becky.
Yeah, I'm going.
I don't see the Rhea push stopping anytime soon.
No,
I don't see that. She's too hot on there. I think Becky's a placeholder right now. She needed an opponent. Becky was it.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's not the big women's title picture anyway. She didn't win the Royal Rumble. I just don't see it here. I think this is a placeholder match. Rhea Ripley's going to win. I
think this match might surprise some folks. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Main event of first night. Seth Rollins and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes going against the final boss, The Rock, and the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Man's favorite and everybody's Roman Reigns. Gentlemen, they have the stipulation in there. If Cody and Rollins win, no outside interference, nobody at ringside. If Reigns and Rock wins, bloodline rules, anything goes. What do y'all think?
You want to go first man up, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a page out of Joey's book. Okay. They're gonna get a lot of sympathy on Cody, so I'm saying he gonna lose.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking that it helps. I think it helps. It helps with the potential to what is going to happen on night two. By doing that. So yeah, Roman and Rock for the win. Some kind of way. So,
all right, I'm going to say this so far. Yes, I agree. Rock and Roman are going to win this. What the hell? All right, I have really tried to catch up on all the Rock's promos and everything that's happened, and him trying to imply it's like the Attitude Era is back or whatever, and it's the glory days. First off, this Rock is nothing like the old Rock. Like, not even close. This is the promos, nothing. It don't have the same feel at all. It's like an old man out there trying to play young again. And I mean, it's fine for what it is. I have my doubts that The Rock can even go in the ring at all. So I'm pretty sure this is going to end up being something nasty here, like just a beatdown, essentially, not a real match.
Right.
I think that's why it's a tag team.
Yeah, is that?
But I don't think The Rock could have had a one-on-one, WWE title match at WrestleMania. I don't think he can do that anymore. You can just tell the way he moves and stuff. Something ain't there anymore. Like, he just doesn't. He's not athlete. He's not the athlete he was like 20 something years ago. It ain't there. So I mean, yeah. I think this match, the baby faces are definitely going to lose to set the tone for the next night for sure.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And we shall get there. We shall get there as that ends WrestleMania Saturday, and we move into WrestleMania Sunday.
We got a couple more predictions out there. I don't know if we saw it. Did we see generic jobbers?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we did.
We got those out there. All right.
Yeah. That's just Cody and Seth will win. So we shall see. On the heels of that match, Seth freaking Rollins has a title defense for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Seth Rollins going against Drew McIntyre. Staying true, man up.
Once again, I'm staying true. I'm saying Drew.
Saying true and saying Drew.
I don't see that at all. I've been trying to catch up on this and watch this storyline. There's no heat on this match whatsoever, and we all know this match was supposed to be CM Punk in there.
Right.
So I don't think Drew's winning anything here. I think Seth will hold on to the title to work with CM Punk in a few months when he's back in the ring. I don't see Drew McIntyre winning the title here. I feel like they tried to make him seem credible, but you're talking about right before this, they just finished their angle and Seth beat him twice really strong.
Mm-hmm.
Where does anyone get the idea that Drew McIntyre would beat him here? Like there's no reason for that. They clearly wasn't their direction. That this was a let's slip Drew back into that spot, and then they had him beat Cody to make him look credible as a challenger. But I don't think there's a chance in hell he's taking this belt. I think again, he's a placeholder for CM Punk to heal up and Seth and him to inevitably work their program.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't have a prediction. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking Damian Priest, and I know Joey has his thoughts about Damian Priest. In that world title picture, whatnot. So I don't know. I really don't. For the sake of prediction, I will say Seth Rollins as well, but it's like he's been holding on that money in the bank for a long time. So.
Yeah, but that's really difficult to predict. And again, Seth is too red hot right now. I don't see Damian Priest even taking the belt off of him.
I could truly see Drew McIntyre beating down Seth Rollins after the freaking match and Damian doing a cash in. I could see that happening. Whatnot, but think about this: do you do that cash in the middle of the show? Because we already know what the main event's going to be. So it's
I think you'd be more likely to see Damian go after another belt, and I'm not talking about either one of the big ones.
Big ones.
I just don't see Damian Priest being the world champion ever. But I mean, there again, I don't know. So. Whatever. Yeah, those are good comments there. Yeah, because again, I think the program wasn't about Drew. It never was. It was about Punk and them. Punk's going to be out there for commentary too.
Exactly.
So I could actually see if somebody tried to come cash in, like Punk getting involved in some way and keeping it from happening even. And then him and Seth kind of having that stare, because the story in this match is still about Seth and CM Punk, or they wouldn't have him out there for commentary.
That's like the bigger freaking storyline.
They wouldn't be putting him out there for commentary if they were looking at putting everybody over on Seth. It's like, come on, man.
So it's so many changing pieces in that one. So we got to see how that one plays out. Also on WrestleMania Sunday for the WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky versus Bayley. They told the story of Bayley establishing damage control with Io and Dakota Kai. Then all the Asuka and gosh, what's her name? Oh,
Insane Elbow.
Yeah. Kairi Sane. Yeah. Thank you, Kairi Sane. All of them coming back, and the Japanese contingent going against Bayley. So they've been telling that story in term. Reestablishing Bayley as a babyface. Is it enough to take the title?
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, it is. I think it is. I think Bayley will win this one.
Okay.
I think that's why one reason you're definitely not going to see a lot of title change. You're not going to really see title changes on night one.
Okay.
Then I think this will be. I think Bayley's definitely going to get this one though.
Yeah, do you really see Io Sky as a dominant women's champion?
The title, it hasn't been a really memorable title reign at all either. So it's like,
Right.
yeah. So
Yeah.
and
then it would be bittersweet for
Bailey.
Bailey to get revenge on them. So yeah,
that and then Bailey. But something tell me that it's gonna be there's a swerve in there. So, but I'm predicting Bailey, but I would not be surprised if there's a swerve for EO to retain. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
It could happen, yeah.
It could happen. So we'll see. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. They try to make this match freaking relevant with the by making it somewhat personal and whatnot, but this another match. Oh, Joey, where do I even begin with this? Because
I'm gonna
tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
They had LA Knight hot, red hot. Then The Rock came back, and it's like LA who?
Right. Finally, The Rock has come back as a white guy. and yeah, you're exactly right. As soon as The Rock came back, nobody cared about LA.
Like LA who?
Oh my goodness.
They have not booked him well
for LA Knight.
overall.
I'm sorry. First off, it sucks for LA Knight because he had the response and everything until The Rock came back because he was doing that shtick.
It seems like AJ Styles is doing his gimmick. I think he was in TNA at this time where he did that lone wolf gimmick. That's what it seems like he's doing right now.
Okay, but even doing the gimmick and whatnot, but it's like they really tried to make this match freaking relevant, try to make it freaking personal, so whatnot. But it's like, yeah.
I agree with this comment right here.
Go for it.
Good break match. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
I agree with that
one.
Everybody's solid on this one.
LA Knight's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just the way it's going to go. That's going to be a push. I get what they're trying to do here, but we'll get to it when we get to the U.S. It's like, where did they go wrong with LA Knight? They shoved him up in the WWE title picture. They wasted him there. And I was trying to explain this to people. People are like, no, you should have dropped the title to LA Knight. It's like, no, you don't. You should start LA Knight going after something like the U.S. title first, build him up. They did the same thing with Steve Austin. Steve Austin didn't get over and then just immediately become WWF champion.
Yeah.
They had time. They had him work with Owen Hart. They had him build up. They had him be an Intercontinental champion twice, and everything. They had him, come up and stuff like that. You could do that with LA Knight too, but they've already kind of blown the thing with him by having him go after Roman and lose. And it's like, what is the point? Now people have lost interest with The Rock coming back too. So they're going to try to build up interest in him. And God bless AJ. AJ's been putting people over too and trying to make new stars. It just hasn't worked because they can't. Same reason John Cena putting people over hasn't worked. And Brock Lesnar putting people over hasn't worked because they can't get these guys they can't seem to book them right or write for them right and get them to that next level.
I don't think they can just connect. LA Knight, I'll put it like this. When I went to that SmackDown, people were going crazy over him.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Joey and Cedric. I agree with both of y'all. They did just drop the ball.
Yeah. So
they did.
LA Knight.
Right there, Jimmy.
Yeah. LA Knight's gonna get the win, but it's like,
I don't know. I can't predict this one. But if you're
Where
gonna
you
make me choose
with it though, it's like
you're gonna make me choose, I'm gonna say AJ Styles.
Okay, I'll make you choose. So it's all the writer's fault. It's all the writer's fault.
It's somebody's fault for booking this crap.
So it's like, yeah. Speaking of the aforementioned United States title, Logan Paul defending against Kevin Owens, Randy Orton.
Kevin Owens.
Neither Logan Paul is going to freaking retain one way or the freaking other.
He's going to retain.
Yeah, Yeah,
Kevin Owens. Randy don't need it. He's already established. People just want to see Randy.
Neither one of them need a U.S. title reign.
Logan Paul don't need that. He ain't no full-time guy. It's like you having another part-timer with a championship. Enough of that. Come on.
But the wrong guys are in there challenging for it. That's what I was getting at. If you had LA Knight in here, that would mean something.
This match is a credibility match for Logan Paul over a surefire Hall of Famer Randy Orton and arguably Kevin Owens. Landmark match win at WrestleMania. This is just to elevate Logan Paul. That's what this match is. So
it's not going to elevate him, man. It's not going to elevate him.
It's not, but it's for that.
That's the purpose. That's the purpose of this match.
I'd say you don't want to keep having part timers with your damn belts. Come on, man.
He's more timer than freaking Roman Reigns is.
True, but he's still a part timer. Well, part and a half. Part and a half.
This is not the right match or the right guys for him to drop the title to. Like again, it should have been. This is where you should have had LA Knight in a one-on-one match with him, and that could have been a big coming out for him moment at WrestleMania.
Antonio, this is a stupid.
Yeah, this is just two guys shoved in a match with Logan Paul to help him get over more.
Exactly. Putting this fool over.
Thank you. Give it to somebody who's there, who's a credible wrestler, not somebody who just all of a sudden signed with the company because he want to promote his damn prime drink. Come on, man.
Hey.
Yeah, he'll lose it eventually. Let's
not start this crap all over again. That's basically what they're doing, starting the same crap all over again.
Randy wins. No, sorry, Nesha, that is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So
they dropped the ball with Randy too, man. Randy's the one that was do you know how? Oh my God, how much better of a story this would have been if Randy was Cody's partner the first night.
Ooh, I didn't think about that one.
Randy came back going after the bloodline. How did they drop the ball on this? And they got Randy Orton in a 3-way for the U.S. title instead of
they could have easily told that story. Yeah, they could have.
Yes.
It writes itself.
Basically, yes. Because Randy had a feud with The Rock and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Seth, Rock and Roman. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and of course, Cody and Randy was a faction at one point. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got history there. You got a built-in storyline, and they didn't do it. They've got Seth in there, and I really think the only reason Seth is in there is because the thing with CM Punk fell through because of his injury. I think if that hadn't happened, you would not be seeing Seth in that tag match. Everybody thinks they called an audible and put Rock in a tag team match, and that they were going to go with Roman and Rock. That was never going to happen, and you know it wasn't. Like you can tell they were working this the whole time. The real story is Seth got entered into that match because they needed something bigger for him to do than Drew McIntyre.
Okay, let's wait. Let's hold on to with the Cody until the end.
All right. Another match. The final testament going against Street Profits and
this is your piss break.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm sorry, but this is a hot dog break or whatever. This ain't.
This
boy.
This don't even make. This is not even a main. This is not even a main event on SmackDown. I'm sorry, it just isn't. It's so.
Boy, they found a way to make Bobby Lashley irrelevant. God. Oh man. Because he's the only guy in here that is relevant, but they've managed to make him irrelevant by having him with the rest of these guys.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah.
Because my wife knows Bobby Lashley from the military, I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley.
Okay, and that's probably going to be the outcome. So
yeah, they'll win.
Whatever. Damn, Joey.
But everybody be taking it.
Damn.
Oh, there he goes. That's my guy right there, third degree. Me and you are on the same wavelength. This here is a dump.
Oh wow! So, damn food
filler ingredient. Yeah, AJ and LA Knight has a lot more promise than this dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I commend WWE for trying to get folks onto the main card. I will give them that.
Yeah.
Whoa, Antonio.
Wow.
First off, you brought the Authors of Pain back to WWE, two guys that are completely untalented Look, it's the Fat Road Warriors.
Damn.
You know who my wife say they look like?
Who's that?
What's those big old rats? Whatever they call on Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Steady. Oh, damn.
I gotta play this. I gotta play this back. Come on, my wife says that all the time. That's who they look like.
So they're basically carrying across as goons.
The goons.
Oh my god! I gotta tell my wife she was right.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Again, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let them give it to me.
You couldn't even have the Street Profits in the tag team thing. You had to have them in this dumpster fire. Oh man, they don't care nothing.
You know, you bringing up some good points, Joey. You bring up some great points.
You got them in this
Fat Road Warriors.
That's what I heard because they put them with Paul Ellering. It's like, yay, here's the Fat Road Warriors.
Oh gosh. And then there's the main event, the one everyone's going to see. Roman Reigns going against Cody Rhodes for the championship.
Go ahead, Joey.
For the actual WWE championship, not the one they brought back to give to Seth. The one they made to give to Seth, excuse me, the secondary world title.
We already know where Man Up is. Man Up already told his already. Joey, do they do it 2 years in a row?
You know what? I wish they would. I wish they would. That's why I shared that meme about like where they had Joe Biden running out as like Cody Rhodes finally finishing the story at WrestleMania 80.
It's finally done, damn it.
Oh my God. I would if Roman did, I want Roman to win just to see the boo-boo faces everywhere all over wrestling sites and social media. Yeah. I'm with you, Jared Jobber. I'm gonna go ahead. Look, I know Cody's probably gonna win, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say Roman.
Well, I already told y'all, I think all the titles are changing hands. And then, like I said last time,
Damian Priest cashes in on Roman Reigns. Nah. I'm sorry, no. Roman ain't losing the belt like that.
But I do think, man, this shit is just old and boring. It's old and boring.
Cody turns heel?
Yeah.
On who?
Damn, Platinum Sword's coming up with the predictions.
It is.
I don't think you can turn heel on Roman.
It's like how.
You're right.
Unless I can't see it. I can't see it. Cody's is the number one baby face. I don't see it.
You don't see him losing?
I don't see him turning heel.
Yeah, he ain't turning heel.
He ain't turning heel. That's not gonna happen. Cody's gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, but at this point, nothing surprises me. So WWE
I will predict he'll win, but at the same time, would WWE have Roman win? Yes, they would.
They would. Yes, they would. It would not.
It really wouldn't surprise. I mean, it's going to anger a lot of people, and for that reason alone, I just want to laugh my butt off reading the comments and stuff. The next thing.
Rock makes him look soft.
You know what? A lot of people have been saying Rock is taking the spotlight away from Roman,
and that's where I was gonna go with this. Like they've done a better job telling the Cody Rock story than focusing on this match itself.
I think if The Rock turns babyface, it won't happen during the tag match. It'll happen during this match.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
they're not going to blow that load on night one in the tag match. They do it here. He would turn on Roman here.
Of course, I think he's turning on Roman too.
So
they have planted kind of seeds with that, with the whole tribal chief thing and all that stuff, and I mean, and The Rock stealing Samoa Joe's nickname and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ain't like Joe ain't been calling himself the final boss for the last 6 months for The Rock to come in and start calling himself that. I'm just saying. Take another man's nickname, but whatever.
Exactly. So we made it through these predictions. We definitely appreciate everybody coming along with us for the ride with that. So we shall see how everything unfolds this coming weekend at WrestleMania. We thank everybody for watching. We thank everybody for their support. Here at Bells and Bells, we ask you to continue to support us in all of our endeavors. There, man up.
Oh yeah, man! Thank y'all for all y'all support. Thank y'all for y'all comments tonight. I hope y'all get ready to get that popcorn and watch y'all some WrestleMania. But before y'all do that, y'all got to make sure y'all subscribe to us here on Bells and Belts on YouTube. And don't forget, y'all know what's going to happen once we get to 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all want to see everything we do here, we'll call Bells and Belts and everything in between for a reason. That's because we talk about belts, we talk about wrestling, we go to live events, everything when it comes to wrestling. Joey, what else can they do on Facebook?
Well, you got to join the Facebook group if you want to win these giveaways when we do get to 1,000 subscribers. And, when you're a part of the Facebook group, you get to be part of our creative team. We let you vote in polls there to see what you want. Unfortunately, I want to apologize again for not being able to come at you this week with the Bobby Eaton career retrospective. We'll come back to that at a later date. We definitely will put some thought into that and work on it again and get back there. Mm-hmm. But we want you, we gained another subscriber during this broadcast. And thanks for our newest subscribers there. We're at 766 currently. We got to get to 1,000, guys. So make everybody call them up tonight and say, get on YouTube. Go ahead, subscribe to Bells and Belts right now, because we got some exciting giveaways we're going to do. But like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, we appreciate that. Join the Facebook group too, because in order to win, you have to be a part of the Facebook group to enter the raffle event that we will have to do those giveaways in. But to enter, you'll also have to drop your YouTube handle. So you got to be a part of both to get in on those giveaways. But it's going to be very exciting when we get there, and we'll be getting there pretty soon, actually. So
yeah,
absolutely. So make sure you do what you got to do. And we're here at Bells and Bells. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. We'll be coming back to you guys next week with the aftermath of WrestleMania weekend. We're looking forward to it, and we hope you guys join us. So for Man Up, Joey, I'm your boy Cedric D. We will see you guys here next week here on Bells and Belts.
You know it.